everybody, it's Doran and Dean Talk. I'm Doran.
And I'm Dean.
Welcome to this week's episode of our show. Like last week, it was our first week last week.
Yeah.
So
episode numero uno.
Numero uno, yeah, and it was really enjoyable. Enjoyed covering all the crazy things we covered last week as well. It was really, really good fun, and obviously more of the same this week. So. As you can see, if you didn't join us last week and it's your first time, then do please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also on all the social media channels under Doran and Dean Talk, except which one doesn't like and?
Facebook.
No Facebook. So if you're going to subscribe, do you follow?
Follow.
Sorry, follow on Facebook. Then obviously no and, just Doran
Dean Talk.
Doran Dean Talk. See, that's how you do that on Facebook. So. What we're going to do this week, pretty much some of the same, I think. Obviously covering different stories this week, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing that, and hopefully having some fun and making you guys chuckle a little bit, and ourselves, hopefully with a good luck. So this week, we're going to be covering, we're going to do a bit of news. Like last week, we're going to be doing Drink of the Week.
Yep. We're
going to be doing Snack of the Week as well, and our Star and Twat of the Week, which did make us smile last week, so we had a good fun with that particular one as well, didn't we?
Yeah, even better this week.
Yeah, even better this week, yeah, absolutely. So, looking forward to doing that for you. So, and if you've just joined us this week, we're in our lovely secret location, nestled deep within the north of England. So, we would tell you where we are, but we're not going to. So, yeah.
I think the fact that I say Facebook and not Facebook might be a word.
It is a word of contention in these parts, whether you say book or book, but never mind, it all means the same. So I think without further ado, we'll move on to our first section this week, which is okay. So this week's news, we'll be covering various stories, won't we?
Yeah, good few. There's some weird ones.
Yeah, very.
You thought last week were weird.
Yeah, there's going to be some strange stories this week. I mean, we've not really set any rules, have we, in terms of what we will or won't cover as well. I mean, some weeks probably be a little bit more.
Well, so what we're going to try and do is we won't try and batter you with everything that you see every day on Sky News, BBC, because everybody's fed up of hearing it, aren't they?
Yeah, same things all the time. Yeah, so we want to keep it quite sort of a bit quirky and just make you aware of things you're probably not aware of. So we'll do that. So, I mean, first one I've got. I mean, God, where do I begin with this one? It was just really, what a story this is. So this is all about the story of basically a 46-year-old carpenter. I think he was. Yeah, he was carpenter, and doing his job. Cutting, I think it was floorboards he was cutting, and using quite a heavy duty, I think it was a circular saw. Yeah, so if you imagine, I'm trying to think of the Bond movie. There was a Bond movie anyway, and it was, what was the one movie?
I think that's every Bond movie strapped to something.
Yeah. So anyway, so it wasn't Bond type thing, but you get the point. It was one of these huge rotating circular saws going through floorboards. So anyway, this guy. Using a circular saw, slipped, and when he slipped, he basically sliced his hand in two places. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. So he sliced his hand straight in the middle there, and basically it was an absolute mess. This guy, yeah.
More like a flipper.
It was more like a flipper, yeah, absolutely, yeah, and it was rank. So, as you would expect, rushed to hospital and everything else, and. This surgeon who's called, I'll get this right, what's his name, is Jamil Moladina.
Well done.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's a cocktail. I think it's a cocktail as well. But anyway, Jamil...
I was expecting furniture to start floating.
yeah. So this surgeon, no disrespect to the surgeon, by the way, he was just, he's done a cracking job. But basically, this surgeon, Jamil Moladina, I've said it again, he was responsible for spending, I think it was 16 hours of surgery to save this guy's hand. So you think, quite a run-of-the-mill story. However, this surgeon, due to reasons beyond my understanding of surgery, but basically he made the decision that he couldn't sort of salvage this guy's hand without encouraging skin growth from another part of his body. Right, so what happened was the surgeon decided to effectively connect the guy's hand to his groin.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, this guy, to save his hand, had his hand surgically attached to his nether regions for, I think, 2 weeks. Now it sounds like many a man's dream to have his hand surgically attached to his groin area, but this was done in the name of medical science and for saving this guy's hand. And do you know what? It worked. I know. So amazingly, beyond any against all the odds, should I say, this guy's hand is now in recovery. So his hand now is not fully restored. It's a right mess. But the point is, the guy's still got a hand. But my God, what a 2 weeks that guy must have had. I mean, to have your hand surgically attached to your nether regions for 2 weeks. Yeah. So you can imagine, can't you? I think most men would jump at that.
I can imagine him sat on bus.
Yeah.
Arms crossed like that, sweating cobs.
Yeah.
People went, "So with him?" Big cheeky grin on his face.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So in fact, you know what? He could probably set up a whole private practice just specialising in surgically sort of attaching.
I'd have kept it there.
Well, yeah. I mean, only if you had the choice. Do you think he would have said to him? He said, "Listen, Mr. Elliot." I think it was Elliot. Was it Elliot? I can't remember. Anyway, it's irrelevant. The guy's name. Well, it's not irrelevant. Sorry, mate, if you're listening. Watching. I keep saying listening. I don't know why that is. It's weird that. But watching. I meant watching. Yeah. So if he would have said to. I wonder if he said to him in the consultation. He said, "Listen, good news. We've managed to save your hand, but we've attached it to your groin for 2 weeks." I wonder if he said to him, "Now listen, there's two things we can do. We can either detach it, try and live as normal as possible, or you can leave it there for the rest of your days and sort of basically enjoy yourself, yeah, for the rest of your life." So yeah, I don't know what it'd be a tough decision.
But a good juggler.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, my God, the blood flow would be. I think that's why they did it. Actually, they really, on a serious note, the reason they did it was for blood flow and to encourage the growth of his. His
That's what surgeon says.
Yeah.
He probably sat there in surgeon's meeting going, right, what I'm going to tell him, right, is that I'm going to sew it next to his knob.
Yeah.
And they're all laughing.
Yeah.
I couldn't put it on his back or something like that, but I'm going to put it in his knob.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there are loads of selfies with him on the surgical table. That would be funny. Just waggling his hand around.
Low fives all around.
Yeah, low fives all around. No. But no, a remarkable story. I mean, excuse me. Obviously pioneering surgery, but my God, like I said, he could set up a private practice and make millions across the world. So, yeah, so great story. So in all seriousness, I wish you a sort of a speedy recovery as well, and hopefully you'll live out the rest of his days a happy man. So on that side. So yeah, so great story. So really sort of jumped out that particular one. So what have you got?
Well, we're going from a fellow that's been quite lucky to one that's not very lucky at all, really. Right. Because I'm sure we've all been there, chaps. There's times when you just can't do it right, is there?
Oh, I know that feeling.
You know,
yeah.
Anybody that's in a long-term relationship, we're both married, not to each other. We're both married. And
that's the rumour. I've heard certain things on the internet.
I've heard vicious rumours.
Yeah, well, are vicious. No. Anyway. We digress.
But you know, some days you can't do it right. Is you wake up on the wrong side of bed, you have a bit of a row, and your turn. You're cooking dinner, you burn it, and you end up in shit house for some reason or other. There's a chap in the United Arab Emirates, and his wife's divorcing him. Right? Yeah. She's divorcing him on the grounds that he loves her too much. Right?
Oh God.
They've been married 1 year. Right? And I'll quote this on my little notepad here. "I'm choked by his extreme love and affection. He even assisted me in cleaning the house without me asking."
Oh God!
And she's outraged at it.
You can't win.
Talking about can't win, no win situation.
Oh God! Absolutely. I mean, what are we meant to do as a race of men? We can't win, can we?
Nope.
No matter what we do. But that's extraordinary. What an extraordinary story.
She's always kind to me. She actually goaded him into dispute, and he wouldn't have it. And that's what's triggered this divorced that. She said it was a living hell without an element of conflict between the two.
Oh, God.
And this for the ultimate piss take. She moaned at him that he was overweight, right? So he said, instead of moaning back, saying, shut up. You know,
or just loving him for
Yeah.
who he was.
Yeah.
You know? I
She
mean,
said-
we've all got a bit of, you know.
Yeah. So not only this poor chap having a right to go at because he's being nice.
Yeah.
He's took it on chin. He's all right, love. I'll lose a few pounds.
Mm.
He went on an exercise regime,
Good on him.
so harsh and so intense that he actually fractured his leg doing it.
Did he? Oh, God. And it still wasn't good enough.
Still weren't good enough.
Oh, my God.
Still weren't good
Now,
enough.
that's a demanding woman.
That's bloody. That's psychotic. That's not demanding.
Yeah, that's weird. That's
Yeah.
just weird. Mind you, they're all. It's a little bit weird over there anyway. I shouldn't say weird. I suppose they're different.
Different
over there.
rules.
Different rules for different cultures. I get that, but yeah. So was she expecting just a sort of a thrashing most days, just to sort of balance it off?
Well, yeah. But God knows.
Yeah.
Strange. Well, if you're watching this, billion to one shot. If you're watching this, chap, get shut.
Yeah, get rid of her. Yeah,
Get
I
shut.
echo that. Yeah, or
Get
just give her, just be mean for a bit. You know, if you really love her and you can't live without her and this, that, and the other, well, you know,
Imagine,
I don't know.
imagine that being given permission to be a twat.
Yeah,
Your missus says to you, you're being too nice. I want you to be a bit of a dick.
yeah, I do it. I'm doing that a bit naturally, to be honest.
Well, I'd have a field there, mate. To be honest.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
That's a bizarre,
But
bizarre story.
to fracture his leg trying to lose weight
Mm.
for her. Now, speaking of losing weight, how's that
Oh
for
God, not losing weight. Fuck the neck.
Oh,
That's a
mate,
constant battle.
You
Yeah,
can tell by looking at me, no.
yeah.
But all is not lost, my friend,
Oh, go on.
because we've had some expert advice.
Expert.
Bearing in mind, this fella, Graham Tomlinson, has been paid for this. He's a fitness expert.
That's
right?
one of them names. Great. Like that's one of them anonymous names, isn't it? Graham Tomlinson. Is he real?
He's a bit of a... No, not libelous. Can't say that it's a bit of a serial killer in there. Can't say that. We'll cut that out.
Oh, yeah. It's
He was a nice chap. Kept himself to himself.
Knew a lot about food.
Yeah, knew a lot about food.
Yeah.
Found 15 dead bodies under his patio.
Yeah.
But anyway, right. Expert, this chap has been paid for this. Now, we flick through. We do a bit of me and Doran. We flick through. Have a look from some nice, interesting stories.
Yeah, we do a lot for you guys.
Yeah,
we
we
do
do.
a lot, don't
Yeah.
we? We do. It's hard work.
Now this jumped out at me. I thought, not only is this good for our YouTube channel, it's good for me because it's just one of them headline grabbers. You look at it, you think, I'm having a bit of that. This expert says you can lose weight by eating Dominoes and chocolate. So I thought,
Right, flipping heck, I'll have a bit of that.
well, I thought, I'll have a bit of that. Now, I'm no stranger to
Have you kept that a secret? How long have you known about this?
Well, I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I eat plenty of pizza and I eat plenty of
Were you on
chocolate.
the computer when you found this?
I was.
I would have dropped it. I'd have been, I don't know what I'd have done. I'd have been in a state of absolute shock.
Well, I thought I'm quids in here, there must be a way, eat at a certain time of day because I've eaten plenty of pizza and chocolate, you can see, and it don't fall off me easy at all.
No, not me.
So I'm reading this article, and his expert advice is eat Dominoes and chocolate, but just eat a little bit of them, and you'll lose weight.
Right, so he said, so right now, we get it straight. So, this, obviously, well, we must have some qualifications, surely. So,
Well, he says
and this was a
fitness
serious,
expert.
it was a
serious
serious
article. Yeah.
Right, so it's done by
Quoted it and
a
everything,
relatively
yeah.
reputable outlet.
No, he said if you eat a full size Domino's pizza, it's something like 1,900 calories.
Yeah, easy, yeah.
But, and I was staggered. If you get the smaller one, it's less calories.
Is it?
I have no idea.
What a absolute pioneer of nutritional research.
Isn't it?
So this guy has discovered that if you eat a smaller amount of something,
You might lose a bit of weight.
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned.
And another nugget,
No,
absolute gem.
Stunned. It's a good job I'm sat down.
He said, get this. I'll wait till you put that down because you'll drop that.
Hang on a minute.
If you want to lose weight, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the Duo bars? So you get the Mars Duo, you get
Oh,
two in a
chocolate
packet.
bars, yeah. I always feel shortchanged with them. Sorry, I know I keep in
They're
talk.
all tiny.
But like, would you rather have
size?
the Duo ones? A bit of because the They're like two small ones, aren't
Yeah. Do you remember the king size ones, the proper ones? It were one big bar.
they? Yeah. Well, when we were kids, I mean, they used to. Oh my god.
Curly were. They were 9 foot long.
Yeah,
weren't
they were like that big.
You can palm your hand job now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're horrendous. Sorry,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
No,
so
that's
duo.
Yeah. So this is his absolute diamond, right?
Right.
So you get your duo chocolate, right?
Mm.
Now if you want to lose weight, don't eat the duo.
Right.
Eat the one with one in it, because it's less calories.
It's a fountain of knowledge. The guy, I mean, I'm surprised he's not got. Has he got some sort of enormous cult following?
I think he's got a bestseller coming out called "Don't Drink Bleach," and that's it. It's just one piece per.
And you won't die.
And that's it. Don't drink bleach and you don't die. It's fucking
It's mind blowing.
mind blowing.
I don't know where to. I'm in a state of stunned, almost silence. You never silenced me actually, but stunned silence, stunned semi-silence. But yeah, what an absolute weapon.
Right, we're not going to be losing any weight this week because it is time for. I was a bit mean to you last week.
Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, I have to say. It was. Yeah. It was a bit.
I wanted to get.
We're not going to tell you though because you should watch.
Watch episode 1.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd be a bit nicer to you this week.
Alright. You said a bit though.
A bit? No.
No, it's just if it is the first time you're watching, by the way, this our snack of the week segment. You don't tell me, do you? We
Nope.
don't know. So this is completely a surprise to me. But I'm excited. I'll get excited.
Yeah.
This bit, so.
Now you'll get excited now. I'll tell you where I bought it from. Booths.
Oh my god.
Booths.
Booth. Mate, people
no.
outside.
Booths is like the North's answer to Waitrose, only with less quinoa and less kids called Malfoy.
Yeah.
There's only a handful more.
It's posh though, isn't it?
It's posh.
It's
Yeah.
posh,
You get
yeah.
some quality stuff in there.
Yeah,
though,
it is posh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like the trolleys have got like they've got like sort of quilted leather handles when you push them around, don't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Or wheels are made out of or reconstituted wheat or something like that.
Yeah.
So I went to Booths and they've got a lovely deli counter there. Lovely, absolutely. Oh.
Deli counters, I love deli
Yeah,
counters.
I like deli counters as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to deli counters and I thought I was a bit guilty. I thought I was a bit mean to Doran in episode 1. So I thought I'll give him something nice this week. So I went to the deli counter and I said, I had a nice chap, lovely fella behind the counter, and I told him what I would wanted.
Was he called Malfoy?
No, it weren't. It was called. It was something.
Bernard.
It was an old chap. Yeah, didn't get his name.
Call him Bernard.
Yeah.
Bernard.
Yeah. He sounded a bit posh. Sounded like he got out at bath on a piss and everything.
Malcolm.
That'll do. Yeah,
Yeah.
Malcolm. Cheers, man. So I told him what I wanted, and I said, "Get me something good," because I was a bit nasty in episode 1. And he said, "I'm going to give you this." Well, he didn't give me. He fucking charged me for it.
A lot. If you go to Boots, that would have been a lot of money, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going with 10, you're not getting much.
No.
Maybe carry a bag of tops.
Yeah.
So I've got for you.
Oh, it's in wrapping. Oh my god. I'll cook this up.
No. Now I'll use Malcolm's words.
There you
This
go.
is the Rolls Royce of pork pies.
Oh god. The Rolls Royce.
The Rolls
You
Royce.
see, right, so with pork pies, they're oh my god.
I'm just showing him price tag.
Yeah, you
That's
don't.
for a couple.
Bloody hell. Hey, it looks good, doesn't it?
It does look good. So I'll clean. I'll wash my
The thing
hands.
with pork pies, they're either, I know it says obvious, but they're either really, really good or really, really bad.
Yeah.
It's one
You
of them.
can get a poor pork
Oh,
pie.
yeah, and this does look. I have to, man, you should look good for the price I've just witnessed on the packaging.
Now what we didn't do last week, which we said we would.
Go on.
What we were gonna do for our snack of the week, and if you watch episode 1, we also do something else, which we'll come to a bit later.
Yeah.
We didn't rate it.
No, we didn't rate it. No.
In our excited fever of recording episode 1,
Yeah.
it slipped our minds on
You did.
that.
Yeah, you did. You're right.
So we're going to use figure skating system.
All right, brilliant.
Figures gives you more leeway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So quick one in there. We'll go back, go and watch episode 1. Watch the snack of the week. I'm going to give it a 5.2, purely down to novelty value.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
Yeah. I think for me, it was an awful experience, to to say the least. And I don't want to, because I'm very aware people that did watch it first time. I thank you, appreciate you watching. So you'll know what I mean. People who haven't, well, you've got to find out. So, and by the way, just on the very point, when we on our YouTube channel, you can actually, if you just want to look at that segment, even though we encourage you to, obviously we want you to watch the whole episode, but if you just want to watch that segment, Snack of the Week, you can do that on the playlist. There's a Snack of the Week playlist, so you can catch that just to find out what it is. Yeah, but for me, God, I'm trying to be as. So I'm trying to find one thing that I liked about it, and I can't. I'll be honest, it was horrific. Yeah, so for me, I'd have to give it a solid 3. I'm afraid.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, well, maybe we'll compile a league table going forward.
Yeah,
we could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And just sort of give it a ranking.
Right.
So
let's give this a go.
Let's
Split
crack it off.
your hand.
Let's put some effort in that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You can have the card.
Well, don't give me half of it. Give me a little bit.
So we'll go
I'll be asleep before this episode finishes if I get after that.
We'll go again.
Okay, so right, we're going to go digging in now. Okay, so this is pork pie. What is it?
It's called a Toppings Farm pork pie, apparently.
Okay, so first thing with pork pie connoisseurs out there, you'll all know pastry's the key as well, isn't it? So I've never been a big fan of jelly, even though because you have too much jelly in a pork pie.
Yeah, that's minimal.
Minimal, nice thin layer of jelly. Meat looks nice, and the pastry certainly looks very attractive as well. So we're going to dig in.
Yeah,
right. So cheers for that. Cheers. That's nice. Really, really nice. Pastry's lovely. I'm gonna have a little bit. So it's good. I am gonna go quiet for a minute. So boom.
It's not brittle and lardy tasting like some pork pies are.
Booths. You might be total posh rip-off merchants, but every credit. I probably could have eaten half of that, to be honest.
Right, we'll save that for finishing.
You all love with pork pies. 2 things.
English mustard.
Oh, yeah, that's one of them.
And they brought some at home, I left it at home.
The other thing, Branston. Branston pickle. Oof. Very nice. It's a winner, that. Absolute winner.
Alright.
Very good. I think I'll just put on 3 pounds though.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Where's that nutritionist? You're going to get him on the phone?
They just said, if you eat half of it, yeah, we'll eat a quarter of it.
Yeah, bring up a quarter of the half you've had. Yeah, that'll save you a few calories.
That's a high scorer for me, you know. I want to go.
Are we scoring it now? Is that it? Would you want to do that?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, well for me that's I don't know, it's probably an 8 or a 9. I was going to say, it'll be 8.5.
Yeah, I'll round that. I want to go. Yeah, no, I'll go with that. I'll go for 8.5 for that.
I think we're in total agreement, aren't we? As far as that goes.
Yeah, that's bloody good. That.
Yeah, so if you don't live in the area, tough titties, you can't get one of these from Booths. But if you do live within, I don't know how far does Booths stretch? Anyway, is it just the northwest?
Farthest north I've been one is up in Lake somewhere.
All right, so further afield than I thought, to be honest with you. But nice though. My God, I feel my arteries clogging up. However,
I don't think I could eat an whole one of them.
There's a lot, isn't there? Man, I want money for the price.
Well,
I'd have to ration that out. But no, really, really nice. That's a winner. Absolute winner. So, I think that just concludes Snack of the Week for this week, doesn't it? So
that's this week's done week.
Yeah, so I think
winner this week.
Absolute winner, yeah, absolutely. And I'm not in any pain or anything else, so I'll not say any more because that might give away too much of last week's Snack of the Week. But needless to say, that was fantastic. So, what we're going to do now, the next thing on the agenda is... Okay, so in this section, this is our section called Across the Pond. So this section is, as the name suggests, just a roundup of a couple of stories we've picked out from our good friends across the water in the good old US of A. So hopefully we've gathered enough people to watch us so far, maybe a few people from across the pond as well. So all in jest, I hasten to add. Nothing personal. We actually like America, really, don't we?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Other than the people and
that's everything.
Yeah,
Everything pre-75.
Yeah. I like the 1980 Stingray was nice, wasn't it? The big old one like jaws at the front with the big shark nose. It's the Corvette Stingray.
Stingray was 60s.
Yeah.
Because they'd give them astronauts, didn't they?
Well, the Corvette, the one with the big front. Anyway, sorry. They were beautiful. Anyway, the 1980 one, gorgeous, massive.
The one on 18, face at it, 18. Yeah, grey one with a red stripe up it.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah, could have been. Maybe it was.
I think that was the Z1. I think, but if
All
there's
right.
any Americans Corvette aficionados, let us know.
We'll find out anyway. I'll maybe get a picture of one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a picture of one next week. So yeah, we like some things about America, movies obviously, as well. But you're a constant source of entertainment, hence why we do this section as well, isn't it?
Yep.
So there's an endless supply of goings on from across the pond, and we just sort of pick out a couple of things in each episode, don't we? That stands out. So yeah, there's nowhere else to start other than our good friend and constant entertainer, Mr. Donald Trump. So yeah, the blonde bombshell's been at it again, and he never ceases to amaze me, this fella, in terms of the constant sort of drivel that comes out of his mouth. And
he must get up really early and practice being that much of a dig.
yeah, it takes a lot of work.
It must be.
A lot of work. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, but he's got a wife like Melania's mad, hasn't he?
It's that, sorry, digressing quickly, that little girl that he went to see today, it was doing a bit of a walk, the politicians kiss the baby kind of thing, yeah.
You won't want him kissing you, would you?
All appalled now. He went up to this little girl, went to put his arm around her, she stopped, she looked at him, she couldn't have been more than 8, she certainly wasn't 10, she's like, yeah, big. She looked at him, and she looked at him, what she said to him, this little girl, you're a disgrace to the world. She looked him in the eyes and said, you're a disgrace to the world. And she was deadly serious about it.
Little girl, you're a hero.
Isn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. We don't know your name. Maybe we'll try and find out. We'll find out and we'll give you a name credit as well in a forthcoming episode. But yeah, so it's probably one of the few people actually to tell him to his face what they think of him, which is quite refreshing, really. But no, this week, the story that... as you know, the story that stood out, as you know, in the States, this time of year it's particularly bad. You get a lot of tropical storms in the southeast, particularly in along the Carolinas and something.
I think Hurricane Dorian's hitting now, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. It's not like my namesake, by the way. It's Dorian. I'm Doran. So yeah, it's not. Oh, they should name one after me. I think so.
There's too much coming wet and wild jokes in there. I'm going to stay away from that.
There's lots of those. Yeah. Well, no, they should do. So if there is some sort of meteorological, what's that to say?
You did well, though.
Yeah, I thought I did well as well. Yeah, let's try again. Meteorological body that decide what to call these hurricanes. So
yeah, they go through alphabetical order, don't they? They alternate male and female, and they go alphabetical
order.
Is that what they do?
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Now we know. Well, you knew. I didn't know. So there you go. Yeah. No bit of information there. So, but. Yeah, so obviously this time of year is particularly bad, and they get all sorts, don't they? They get tropical storms, hurricanes, tornadoes as well, which is awful. Don't get me wrong, it's a terrible thing. Although I never understood though, in the areas that get tornadoes, why did they build the houses out of wood?
No, I was going to say that. Yeah, they make the houses out of lolly sticks, don't they?
Yeah, what's that about?
I think the reasoning behind it is it's cheap.
Yeah.
Because if it gets blown over, which is going to get, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to rebuild. I think it's an insurance thing. I'm not sure about.
No, it makes perfect sense. But soul destroying though if your house gets turned over.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Mr. Trump, in his eternal wisdom, has come up with an ingenious method of dealing with hurricanes. And in his own way, he was not overheard, but recorded in a meeting, or people in that meeting have gone on record saying that his idea of tackling hurricanes and tropical storm is using nuclear weapons
against the weather.
Against the weather, yeah, you heard me right. Nuclear warheads against the weather.
Well, he pronounced it nuclear, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
15 O's and 8 K's in it.
Yeah. So apparently, in this gathering of minds, gathering of minds, his idea was that first of all, he determined that most hurricanes start in Africa, and then travel across the Atlantic, gathering pace just to attack the United States. So
he's always going to blame a minority, hasn't he?
yeah. So Africa, you are apparently the creator of all the weather. So beware, Donald Trump's coming after you. So the idea was that as these storms and hurricanes gather pace and ferocity and move across the water, Donald's idea was to send a nuclear-armed submarine into the eye of the storm, obviously underwater, and then launch a nuclear warhead into the eye of the storm. Now, it is farcical and everything else. However, and I've done a little bit of background on this. I think it was the 60s, there was a scientist, who was doing research on this and actually proposed the idea of using nuclear weapons against weather in the 50s. Now, I think it was 50s or 60s anyway. So it's the 50s. But in them days, in the 50s, that was the right solution to everything.
Yeah.
They said, "I should just fire a nuke at it. It'll work."
Yeah.
Yeah. There's hunger in the third world. We'll just send a nuclear weapon over there, and that'll cure it. That'll sort it out.
I think it was 50s. Used to prescribe cocaine and stuff, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
And cigarettes were actually seen as good for you. It was a health benefit.
Yeah. Actually, it does sound too bad now.
Oh, I couldn't smoke now. It's in price.
No, I was about the coke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good old days. So with the nuclear weapons, I mean, the idea was just to explode a nuclear weapon to create or disrupt the air pressure, apparently, to disperse or sort of move the tropical storm away. However, there was no thought or care or attention to the fact that what happens when you set off a nuclear weapon, it creates immense fallout and kills most living things within a huge area. But at least your house won't get blown over.
Okay.
Your teeth may fall out, you may lose all your hair and get horrible lesions all over your body, but at least you'll have a house to die in, which I suppose is the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, there'll be a roof over your head, but one of your heads falls off.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You'll be you can count your fingernails when they come off. So it's horrible. So well done, Donald. I applaud you for your sort of out of the box thinking, but my friend, you're a tosser. So that was my kick-off for across the pond. So in terms of other stories, have we got anything else?
Yes, we have. Lost for words. I am now. McDonald's, that was it. So you always go back to Trump, don't you? And then you just branch off into any subject you want.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Well, he loves McDonald's, doesn't he?
Oh God, yeah. He posted a White House dinner, didn't he? For NFL players.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What a classy guy.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah,
that?
I'd have been bowled over.
Oh,
yeah.
We're going to White House for dinner.
Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. What we having? McDonald's.
Yeah, which Michelin star chef is going to cater for us, and you can imagine thinking beautiful historic setting of the White House, having a wonderfully cooked meal by a Michelin star chef, and you get there, and there's a table full of quarter pounders.
So technically, getting fed by two clowns.
Yeah. Although I'd actually trust Ronald McDonald to run USA, to be honest with you.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
Probably do a better job.
Definitely.
Wouldn't it?
All right. There's a woman across the pond. Went to Mackie D's and she wanted a McFlurry. Right. So as any sane person,
I love my fucking hell.
I'm not a McDonald's person myself, but what I do like from McDonald's, I like the quarter pounder, the McFlurry, and the milkshakes. Which are just like 99% polyfiller.
What flavour?
Any, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Mainly, probably chocolate, I reckon.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Did they still do banana?
I think so.
They used to do years ago. I remember banana milk. Do you still do banana milkshakes, McDonald's? Let us know. Stick it in, just comments or whatever. But yeah, I'm going. And somebody told me that if you ask, they'll do a mix for you.
Yeah, they will.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of McDonald's, but I don't mind it, but yeah, I've never thought of that. I've never thought I'm going to get a milkshake.
Milkshake mix.
Oh my god.
10 Big Macs and a bit of chocolate milkshake.
Wow, no, that would be nice. So she went. Well, of course.
So she's gone for a McFlurry now. Anybody that goes to McDonald's knows. I mean, the very rare occasion I go, you can never get a bloody milkshake or an ice cream because something's wrong with the machine.
Yeah, and it's always on like the hottest day of the year.
Yeah,
as well.
Machine's always
dying outside.
Is anybody work for McDonald's? Do your machines really break that often? You just cannot be arsed doing it. Let us know.
Yeah, be honest.
Broke. It's always broke.
Yeah.
I must go to McDonald's 3 times a year max. Every time I go, I want a milkshake. Sorry, machine's broke. So she got told the same, and obviously it was being quite sensible. She said, your machine's broke, you can't have your McFlurry. Oh, never mind, then I'll go and get something else. I'll go and get a cornetto or something like that. Now, this woman went off on one. Oh, did she go off
Did
on
she?
one? Yeah. I think insane rampage was the word they used. Yeah.
Well, due to the fact that she couldn't get a McFlurry?
She couldn't get a McFlurry because the machine was knackered. So she started kicking off at the staff. Started, do you know the straw dispensers?
Yeah.
She ripped one of them out and chucked it at the staff
Brilliant.
counter. They chucked it back. She started looking around for stuff to throw.
Yeah.
She got this woman's bag of shopping and was just about to cob it at the McDonald's staff, and this woman's gone, oh, that's my stuff, you're not cobbing my stuff, like. And she said, oh, I am. She said, oh, I am sorry, and give it her back.
Brilliant.
Turned round, picked something else up and threw it at McDonald's staff.
Oh my god, now that's a woman who loves McFlurries.
That's, I think she'll like crystal meth more than McFlurries, to be honest with you, because that's some serious behavioural issues.
It is, there's some issues there, isn't there?
So she left with a big fuck you and left. And slight twist of irony, I was going to get us a McFlurry as a...
Alright. You know about that.
Machine was broke.
Oh, you're joking.
And I'm not joking.
Are you serious?
The machine was broke.
Oh.
I suppressed...
I'm gutted.
I suppressed my inner urge to throw catering equipment at the staff. It was hard. It was touch and go for a minute.
I'm gutted now. I actually thought you were going to just produce a McFlurry from somewhere.
But to be honest with you, mate, it's not just across the pond either, because...
Is this like an epidemic or something?
I think it's something about McDonald's. I don't know if it's just a drunken, because a lot of them are 24 hours.
That's
now,
true. Yeah. Why would you want that? Yeah, I suppose people who work during the night and during the day and night shifts and weird shifts want something. Yeah. But why would you want to eat a McFlurry at 4 in the morning? I don't get it.
Chap in Birmingham last month, I think.
No, Alabama.
Not Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, England. Yeah.
The mental in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, you can say any town there because you've more than likely robbed it.
Yeah.
Birmingham, England. Went to Maccadee's and was told that what he'd ordered would take 4 minutes to cook.
Not unreasonable.
Not unreasonable. Now, to be fair, I'd be quite reassured about that, having to cook something, because when you ask for something, remember we went on your stag do?
I don't remember much about that, to be honest.
We went to this stag do, we went to this kebab shop, and it was about 5 o'clock in the morning, and we ordered about 6 doner kebabs, and he got them all on the counter already made, and went, there you go.
Oh yeah,
we went, right, okay then.
I think we had them all.
Well, of course we had to, we're bladdered.
Yeah.
And so this chap's been told that it's going to be 4 minutes of food, because it needs to cook it fresh. He's kicked off. Jumped over counter, started lathering.
Oh my god, there's obviously a worldwide epidemic.
4 minutes. Now, if they'd have said 40 minutes, there's still no reason to kick off at anybody, but...
You just go somewhere else, don't you?
4 minutes.
It
probably took him longer to kick off.
It would have done, yeah. Mind you, thanks to our nutritional friend, he's probably burnt off quite a few calories beating the shit out of the staff.
I'm surprised that's on his book, actually. If you're going to order fast food, get into a physical altercation and burn some calories off.
What a brilliant idea, yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be great, that. Yeah. So you could sort of thrash a student behind the counter while you're waiting for your quarter pounder, or I suppose, man, you need somebody a bit bigger and a bit more resilient if you're ordering a fillet or fish, because they take about an hour, don't they?
Yeah. So
you'd probably end up killing somebody by that.
That's because they go to Pets at Home and get the dead goldfish out of the skin, but
yeah.
They're horrible, them things.
Yeah, they're horrible, yeah. No, but you do...
Who goes to McDonald's and orders fish?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, tell us, I don't know why. Well, we should do that. I don't know, it's really, really strange. But no, I don't get that at all. Must be some sort of... the world we live in, though, isn't it? Everything has to be now, here and now.
No, yeah, everything's got to be instant on it, but 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ. Jesus.
No, absolutely. Awful.
think it is time for... Episode 1. I was nice to you.
Yeah, you were, yeah.
And I've been equally nice today, I think.
I like this bit. This is my second favourite. Well, there's equal favourite, because I like eating, as you can tell. But I do, the drinking is equally as...
Now, before I went on my cider kick, like we discussed in episode 1,
yeah.
I couldn't touch it for years, I didn't like it. And for some reason now I absolutely love it. But before I went on my cider bender, it was a bit millennial on me, but my IPAs, I love my IPAs, or Indian Pale Ales if you know what that is. So I found these by chance. I was actually buying some cider.
You found them?
I didn't find them.
I was going to say you didn't, yeah.
They weren't in a food bank or anything like that. No. I was buying some cider.
I'd go to the food bank if they had the alcohol.
Yeah, I'd go anywhere with alcohol.
I think shame. Yeah, I think I'd be able to swallow my pride and go if it was free alcohol.
Yeah, funny. Free alcohol, I'd go anywhere. No, I chanced upon these. I chanced upon these while I was doing my cider shop, and this is an IPA. However,
you promised me you didn't find them.
I didn't find them.
Right.
I purchased them with my own
Okay.
hard-earned
Right.
Queen's currency.
I feel alright.
Yeah. Innis and Gone, they're quite a renowned beer producer.
Are they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm not very well up on beers. Ciders, I love cider, and I know a little bit, but yeah, this is all sort of virgin territory for me, so to speak.
Innis and Gone. See, the only thing that's got me one second concerned, what I'm expecting of this is a heavy drink.
If you're concerned about a drink,
no, I'm not
I'm
concerned.
terrified about it.
I'm not concerned for you.
Oh, right. Well, that's alright then.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm concerned for you.
Yeah.
Innis and Gone, they make bloody good beer, but they can be heavy drinking sometimes.
Oh, right.
Like really hearty beers, you know what I mean? But I got these.
Like mead.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Bud Light adverts, don't get me on that. It's an IPA with loads of mangoes in it, apparently.
Mangoes? Really?
It says, this son of a gun is the fruitiest number we've ever brewed.
Is it?
We've taken the fruitiest hops we could find, turned them into an IPA, then added a mountain of mangoes.
Wow.
I highly doubt there's a mountain of mangoes in this can. So good it seems, it's got its own soundtrack apparently. Check out Son of a Gun by JX. Don't know, I'll check out, let us know what it is.
So it's a beer with its own soundtrack?
Apparently so.
Wow, that is a new one.
5.6%. It is called Mangoes on the Run. It sounds like the opening to a shit joke. And it's freezing as well, because I've had it in.
You are good. I mean, yeah, you do look after me as far as that. You expect in this section this would be sort of quite lukewarm by now, but I can assure you this is freezing. So
And that's an old thing, by the way, that us Brits don't like the ale room temperature. So the proper craft ales are supposed to be
the
drunk.
old timers
and
shit like that.
Yeah, but no, nobody does that anymore.
Yeah, I like that. They're nice, aren't they?
It's a nice. It's a nice. That's what started me thing. I think it was the really good, simple but attractive label design.
Very attractive. Yeah. What does that say? It said one pant. Does that mean you have
I got it from Aldi. So it's probably Scandinavian for one unit or whatever.
Oh right, I thought you had to like pant after you have one or something.
I'm thinking at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's a recycling side. 1 KR, 1 krona.
Ah, yeah.
So that's going back to the old days of taking your pop bottles back. It means you get 5p from
Oh,
shop.
I do remember them days. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it looks nice. This is brilliant. Absolutely lovely. So how much is this?
That was £1.19 a can.
So not the cheap. Well, I don't know. Is that good for? I don't know if that's good or not. To be honest with you.
It's a small can. It's not a big one.
330ml, isn't it?
Yeah, but £1.19. It's vaguely more expensive than a can of pop nowadays.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it charges like 80, 90p for
Oh yeah.
a can of Coke. What's that about?
Yeah. Oh mate, I've been to Paris and paid 15 quid for a cup of coffee. So.
Oh man, it's horrific. It's horrific. So we're gonna crack these up.
Should we give them a
Are
go?
we gonna get showered in? You think?
We shouldn't do, mate. They've been.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh,
Bit of fizz, bit of cream. So it comes to the top.
Taste that mango straight away.
I'm gonna smell it for drinking. Yeah.
Smells of mango.
Smells of mangoes. Right, so cheers, mate.
Cheers,
Cheers. There's a big hair on that.
Not mine. it is fruity. Still heavy though.
It is heavy, isn't it?
Still heavy drinking that.
Yeah, it is. I drinking gravy.
That's nice, but I couldn't have many.
No.
Because you'd be full, you'd be asleep on
Yeah,
couch.
Yeah, it is. It's like really, really thick. But yeah, cheers, everybody.
Yeah, you get the zest of the IPA. I'm going all bloody.
I know you're going all
mustache twirly.
Yeah, you are.
You get the zest.
House Clark, isn't it?
Oh God.
House Clark. You might not know if you live abroad, but with what was it? He used to be on Food and Drink years ago.
Food and Drink, yeah.
And he's a what do you call him? Wine connoisseur or whatever.
Is it a familiar? A wine person? A sommelier? I don't know.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, he's one of them. And he's basically he's a pisshead that gets paid, really, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is nice.
I mean, I've never been into my wine. I do like a good red, but he's one of them. One like that. Oh,
Yeah.
I get tons of Californian cedarwood and Thornton's toffee and. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't.
It makes it up.
Yeah, it's full of shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
But no, that is nice.
Mm.
But I could not drink a lot of it. It's got the zest of an IPA. It has got that hop tang to it. But the mangoes round it off.
Yeah, I'm full already.
It's got an aftertaste of a smoothie.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
It's nice, that.
Yeah,
That'd be nice. It'll appeal to all you southerners as a shandy.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I get that. Just take the edge off it.
Yeah, half a can. Top it up with ice cold lemonade.
I think I'm losing consciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some smelling salts.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not seriously. No, it's alright, that.
There needs something salty with that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, so nice, that. Absolutely. Yeah, really nice. So what we do with these? Are we scoring these then?
We'll score them, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Go on.
Well, so just to recap, so this is the Innis and Innis and Go.
Innis and Go.
Mangoes on the Run, Mango IPA, and this is Aldi.
Aldi.
£1.19 per can. And it's giving me gas already.
Oh, it's thick, hasn't it? It's like gravy.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is. But it tastes alright. So yeah, I mean, not something I would normally drink, but it tastes alright. So yeah, for me, I don't know. I'd probably say solid 5. I think, in all honesty. Yeah.
I'm gonna go a bit higher because, like I said before, my cider binge. I was into my IPAs, and that's up there. But I mean, IPAs aren't known for the light drinking.
No.
But that is heavy. That is proper heavy. I'd go 7.2 as a shandy. If you made it as a shandy, or they made it a bit lighter, you'd be more in the 8 category, I think.
I'm gonna have a bit of pie with it.
Yeah.
See what it's like.
Yeah, it does need some salt to cut it. But I was reading the other day. Should have done this in news.
I hate reading. It's a necessary evil.
Says me talking to people. I was reading.
Sometimes I pretend to read, so I don't have to talk.
Oh yeah. There's no there. Paper's upside down.
Yeah. Or blank.
I was reading it the other day. Should have done this in news actually.
What?
You mean crisps?
Oh, crisps, yeah. Oh, what do they call them? Chips.
Chips.
Yeah. Why do you have a different word for everything? You don't make life simple over there.
Just get some of my nerves. Biscuits for scones.
Oh,
they're not biscuits. Biscuits are what you call cookies.
Yeah. And your gravy looks white. What's all that about?
They made it out of cream, don't they?
Gravy.
Cream and sausage meat.
Oh, God. What do you want? I mean, gravy's brown and meaty.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. Full stop.
It's like going Greg's for a sausage roll and getting double cream over your sausage roll.
Oh. You're talking dirty again.
Yeah. Crisps. You open a bag of crisps and you think, fucking hell, is that it?
I always do that. I'm always disappointed. It's a never-ending thing with crisps. You get a bag and you think, ooh, nobody's around. I won't get one taken off me. Or I won't go. So, what have you got? I'll sort of get me a little private space with crisps and think, right, I'm going to have these and I'm going to annihilate them. So you open the bag up, and
and especially if you've been drinking, you think, have I already eaten some of them or not?
Yeah. That's why I only eat massive bags now.
They've compiled a little table
Right.
of how much crisps you actually get. Right.
So they've named and shamed.
They've named them, shamed, named and
Oh,
shamed
really?
them, named and shamed.
About bloody time as well. I've had years of frustration thinking I'm going around the twist, or my hands have just got. The other people I said to you, oh, they've always been like that. Your hands have just got bigger.
Not fucking Andre the Giant.
Or yeah, or your eyes are bigger than your belly. They're not.
They're not.
I promise you.
No.
If I did, I'd be in the medical books. If my eyes were bigger than my belly, it would be. I'd be an abomination. I'd be like John Merrick.
I'd be like that fucking guinea pig off
Yeah.
Adam Sandler film.
Yeah. Oh,
Bedtime
Stories. What a movie
Yeah.
that is. That's a great
that is
film. Yeah, I love that film. Mind you,
Not that we're immature at all.
No,
we
of
have
course
got,
not.
We have got kids.
Yeah. Have you?
I'll go and check.
Oh, yeah.
Top of the pile, who do you think?
Oh, God, I'm trying to think.
The worst offender?
The worst offender for. So this is
This is
proportion of how much
this is the
space there is.
the percentage of the bag left empty.
Oh God. Oh, well, it could be any of them because I'm always endlessly disappointed whenever I open them. So go on, name it. So who's well, just say who's the worst first. So who's
Right, the worst one is Walkers.
is it?
44% of your bag is empty.
Oh my God.
Now, every crisp manufacturer says that they put a shot of nitrogen in there to keep them fresh. So,
Bullshit.
yeah, bollocks. Yeah.
Bullshit. Put extra crisps in. I'd rather have stale crisps in a full bag
Yeah,
than 44%
44%.
of nitrogen in my crisp bag.
Just think of the, but think not only that, think of the, how many bags of crisp Walkers sell. Think of the tonnage of wasted space and packaging that they use.
Oh, it's horrendous, yeah.
It must be hundreds and thousands, if not millions of...
That Greta Thunberg, or whatever her name is, what's that crazy kid that's sailing across the Atlantic?
Oh, yeah,
Greta.
the eco.
Oh,
girl.
yeah, eco girl. Yeah, she'd be mortified, wouldn't she? Absolutely mortified if she knew that. But
Yeah, if you're on that boat with her, don't give her any fucking crisps, you'll never hear the end of it.
no.
Second,
So sorry,
Go on.
she always looks. I saw her go across. She looks like it's completely expressionless whenever.
yeah, I think she's got something wrong with her.
Well, no, she got Asperger's.
She's got Asperger's, isn't she?
Yeah.
But, don't give her any crisps if you're on that boat.
No, don't do that.
No.
She doesn't deserve any. No. And she's
Now,
Swedish.
mate.
She's Swedish, isn't she? Or something.
She's someone.
I mean, they're all weird over there. Scandinavians.
Fucking hell. Just alienate some of our subscribers, mate, you're alright.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't have my career about Scandinavia, to be honest. Nearly as bad as Wales.
Fuck's sake.
Anyway,
This
sorry.
is, if you end up, this is just going to be Dean talk if you end up.
I know, yeah.
Nobody
I
else
might get the sack, yeah. I might get the sack. But anyway, I love you really, I do. I don't hate anybody. But I was serious about the Welsh. Sorry, all the way.
Yeah, I want to look at my phone because I can't read it now.
That's alright.
Right, so next we've got, next worst offender, and I love these, I'm ashamed to say, fucking no I'm not ashamed to say, Pombers.
Oh, I love Pombers.
I love Pombers.
Yeah.
There's
See, that
something-
surprises me, Pombers, because...
You tend to get a lot in there, don't you?
Yeah, or so you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Walker's, God, somebody's really, brushing back to your fitness fella, somebody's been paid for this.
Go on.
Walker's bags are 18 centimetres, right? So 44% of it is left unfilled. Pombers is 16 centimetres and it's 37%.
Right.
So my maths is shite. You'll get to know that. McCoy's exactly the same size pack. I do like McCoy's.
What's your favourite flavour of McCoy's?
Probably the flame grilled steak. One if
Yeah,
you still
they
do
are.
it.
I just you can't be salt and vinegar for me. Anything salt and vinegar. Anything.
Shout out best salt and vinegar, Chris. I've had the Co-op Zone. We had them.
No, I think you've told me about that before.
They
Yeah.
do, I think it's a white wine Chardonnay vinegar. It sounds dead, it's salt and vinegar. But Christ, of that, you take one and you can feel your toes going.
Well, that's it. If you're gonna have, for me, this is another thing that pisses me right off with crisps is that they'll say salt and vinegar or whatever, and you can barely get a flavour.
Yeah.
I like ones that make your eyes stream.
Yeah.
And you can't. You're just constantly smiling because of the vinegar in the back of your throat.
You can feel your teeth
if
going
you're
back
going
in
to
your
make
gums.
salt and vinegar crisps, make them so they give you an absolute smash in the face. Because otherwise, there's no point, is there?
No.
You might as well not bother.
Doritos.
Oh, love Doritos.
17 centimetre bag, 35% of it's empty.
Yeah, they do piss me off. I must admit, they're one that I remember. Even them big bags.
Yeah.
The big ones, and you open them up, and it's like, Jesus.
This could be 0% full because I fucking hate these hula hoops.
Why do you not like?
I hate hula hoops. I hate them.
That surprises me.
Because, well, I'm surprised you like them because the wishy-washy flavour, they're too crunchy, the dries out sticks. They're as bad, if not worse, as the most... Oh, there's two things on this planet that I won't eat. Ghost cheese and then fish and chips, crisps.
Oh,
half
they're one of
biscuit,
my
half
favourites.
crisp. Oh, mate. Oh, them.
I love them.
No.
I love them. I love fish and chips.
It's like biting into rotten pieces of wood.
No, I love them. I love them. So you've never had goat's cheese flavoured hula hoops?
If they made them, I would commit arson at the factory.
Make them, send us a bag.
No,
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, because then I'll snack of the week.
Fucking
Dean here, and then that'll be good. Yeah.
goat's cheese, you might as well go to a petting zoo and tongue a goat.
There's
They're just...
people. Oh yeah. I want a goat.
Okay.
No, I do like goats. I always think they're cute.
Do you really? You're just kidding.
Jeez.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I know.
I'll put a tumbleweed special effect on that later.
Plenty there. Monster Munch, whopping 21 centimetre bag,
Yes.
33% empty. But I'll forgive Monster Munch because
Oh.
there's no bad flavour.
No, you're right.
Flaming hot, pickled onion,
Oh,
roast beef.
pickled onion. What a winner that
Yeah.
is. My God. Yeah, roast beef again, a winner. Flaming hot ones.
Yeah.
Oh, roast beef.
You
What else
can't,
is
you
there?
can't beat Monster
What else
Munch.
is that all there is?
I think so.
Pickled onion, roast beef,
Flaming hot.
flaming
I
hot.
think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. They're all good though.
Yeah.
It's all you
Just
need.
stuck to the goods and
Yeah,
what
yeah,
goods, isn't it?
absolutely, yeah.
Quavers, 19 centimetre bag.
See, Quavers, not for me.
Oh, I like Quavers.
No, it's
They
like
did.
eating. It's like eating her.
Well, yeah, that's probably why they're low calorie. That's what he probably consulted, didn't he? Do you know about Chris Less
Yeah.
Calories film full of that?
Yeah.
They did a
Clever,
limited prawn cocktail run. They were nice. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think they make them anymore.
Pro cocktail skips, so innit?
Oh.
Skips. Oof. It skips on the list.
Oh, it skips out on the list
Oh,
now.
Jesus.
And at the bottom of the list, which is not very good for me because I can't stick them, chipsticks. 17 centimetre bag, only 23% of it is empty.
So chipsticks won.
Chipsticks is the outright
Winner.
chip per space ratio if you
Fill the space.
fill the space.
So,
But,
Chris manufacturers out there, the moral of this story is fill the space. Less air, less nitrogen. I've never gone, sat down with what the movie goes, oh God, murder, I can murder 40% nitrogen. Ooh.
And if they did it with helium, that'd be a laugh.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. Or nitrous oxide.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant actually. Yeah, what a good idea.
Yeah. Have a little breathe in and then
Yeah.
laugh your
Well,
tits off as you
get it.
Yeah, another
get it-
patent. That's two.
patent.
That's 2 in 2 weeks.
It is 2 in 2 weeks. Yeah, it is 2 in 2 weeks. That's horrendous. Yeah, so at least we know that actually it's not just my massive hands or my
No.
eyes are bigger than my belly and all that.
We're not dreaming it.
No, it's actually a fact. It's a fact. Brilliant. So I think that rounds up.
An extended version of this week's drink of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. So now it's time for this. Okay, so in this section, this is history of the week. So it's always good fun. This one, history of the week.
Yeah.
We like sort of researching this one, and we have to leave out far more than we want to, don't we? Most of the time.
To be fair, I think we could actually do a good couple of specials just on
Yeah.
history of the week.
Yeah, well, we were thinking about that because
Yeah.
I think going forward we will be doing specials from time to time, where maybe just sort of one episode we'll do a full subject. You know,
Huh?
I think we're going to strike me then.
Well, there's either something flying past me like IPAs, maybe sea spots. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Don't know. Could be my eyeballs.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, so you're not going to get violent or anything.
I could go with McFlurry if I'm honest.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't. Yeah, so yeah, trying to think about it. And so yeah, the history of the week this week. So if you're new to the channel and new to this segment, basically what we do is we pick out events and things that have happened in history, basically this week. So in history. So first one I've picked out is quite iconic as well in terms of the UK and everything else. It's the 60th. That's right, 60th. Yeah, 60th anniversary of our much loved original, I have to say, Mini. So in 1959, the first Mini rolled off the production line. So and has been a sort of a mainstay of like our our culture, hasn't it? In terms of it's obviously appeared in numerous movies. Been many a first car or for many people, hasn't it? You know, and I've got some memories of being driven around in Minis of various conditions and standards. And but what a car though! I mean, as a car itself, fantastic, very innovative. Can't think of big words this week. Innovative for its time, and they actually made the Mini with the engine on its side, so which was enabled it to make obviously be more compact and smaller and everything else. However, that is always tinged with the fact if you get an original Mini now, because they stopped making them if you're not too familiar with it, they stopped making them new in 2001. So 18 years ago, they stopped producing them, and probably for good reason, because if you ever get up close to an old Mini, original Mini, should I say, now they're tiny and basically they're pretty much death traps in many ways. So,
yeah, they couldn't redo them. They couldn't make them now.
No,
they'd fail
no.
every end cap test.
Yeah. I mean, my God, if anything hits you, it'd just be like a hot knife through your butter.
Yeah.
And so there wasn't much to them, but there's an icon and as a car to define an era. My God, yeah, and yeah, great fun. I mean, I've fond memories of it, and we have many friends who had them, didn't we?
Yeah.
As well, and they handled like no other car.
Oh, God,
like go-karts.
Yeah.
Absolute go-karts.
It's just obviously because the wheels are just on every corner. Either there's no overhang at all.
Nothing. No, they're tiny, and there was no bloody room in them. I mean, you were basically driving them like this, weren't you?
Yeah.
With a steering wheel, but the car handled awesome. Yeah, it really, really did. And obviously, as I said, appeared in many movies, iconic movies, throughout the years as well. It's still got a massive following now, but they're going up and up in price. I mean, I mean, you could pick them up for next to nothing when we were younger. But now, you know, the big bucks, especially the older ones, the sort of older vintage ones. God, they're going for megabucks. But
yeah, it's a sore point.
What is?
How much they go for now?
Yeah.
Because my good lady wife has had a few of them. We had an opportunity to buy one many moons ago.
Yeah.
And it was one of the last ones that they made. I think it was a W or an X reg.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. And it was an absolute stunner. It was a Cooper, checker plate floor.
Yeah.
It was mint.
Yeah.
And then at that time, nobody knew that we were going to pick up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we could have got it at a very reasonable price.
Yeah.
But blame the kids because we had a family on the coming.
Yeah, you can blame a lot of kids.
We didn't bother.
No.
And if we'd have bought that, we would have.
Oh yeah, they were fortunes.
We would have made at least 10 times.
Yeah. But I suppose, I mean, the thing is, you can rack your brains over lots of stuff, couldn't you? You know, stuff we've let go or sold over the years that's now worth a bloody fortune. But no, so a real icon of a car, really. So I thought it was very fitting that we should bring that up because it is a British icon, isn't it? It is, and you know, a cracking job when it was produced. But yeah, it's had its time, and I'm not even going to talk about the other Minis, to be honest with you.
Oh,
you got to talk about it. They're not.
My car's quite big.
Yeah.
I was next to one of the new. It was brand spanner now.
Yeah.
That 19 plate.
Yeah.
Countryman.
Yeah.
And it was bigger than mine.
Yeah, massive.
It's absolutely bloody massive.
Contradiction in terms, isn't it?
How can they call that Mini?
Yeah, well, it's not.
No.
It's not a Mini. So basically, thanks to the Germans, they've robbed us of one of our sort of iconic names and torn it to bits.
Yep.
So thank you for that. So yeah, we'll get you back. Don't worry. We will get you back. So that's my offering first item in History of the Week. So what have you got?
I've been a bit childish on this one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's alright.
Because we were doing it like Doran said before. We do like this segment, so we do a bit more research than we do on other ones.
Yeah, have to, don't you?
Yeah. There's loads to pick from. Absolutely loads to pick from. And I'm looking at it thinking, no, well, that could be good, that could be good. And then this one jumped out at me, right? 1676.
Well, it's a long time.
I think that's the furthest back we've gone so far.
Yeah, it is, yeah. 1676.
Yep.
Yeah.
An Indian leader was assassinated fighting against English, not our proudest moment.
Well, American Indian.
American Indian,
Oh, right,
yeah. Sorry, Native American, yeah. He was assassinated. I didn't know that they actually took. This is how. I don't know a lot about it, just to be honest with you. But
that's why we do this.
Yeah, the Native Americans apparently, to try and get on with the English, even though we were invading them essentially, what we did. They took English names.
Yeah.
To try and integrate.
Yeah.
Now, because he was quite high up, obviously he was a chief. He gave himself the name of King Philip.
Right. Okay.
And other ones, apparently his dad was called King Alexander. That wasn't his real name, but he took it to fit in with English colonists.
So he's trying.
He's trying his best. But to be honest with you, I think he'd won a lot more battles if he'd have kept his original name, which was Metacom. Metacom.
What a name! That's brilliant.
That's innit.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? Who we fight nowadays? Who we fight today? Metacom.
That would send shivers up your spine.
You're having a laugh.
I'm not having a bit of him. Yeah.
No? 17-foot silver gun comes out at you.
Yeah. Not like I'll have a go at King. What was it? King Alexander.
That was his dad.
Oh right. So King Philip.
He was King Philip.
So yeah. So you said King Philip. Well, I'll have a bit.
I'll go
Yeah.
there.
Phillips aren't hard anyway.
No.
I've never met a hard Philip.
No.
No. They're all a bit wet, aren't they?
That's where we get twatted by somebody called Philip next week.
We'll bring it on. Yeah. You don't know where we live. Yeah. So yeah, Philip. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you think, oh, I can take Philip on.
Yeah,
He might be king, but I'll take him down a peg or two.
You won't fight a Metacom.
What you bollocks?
Apparently it's short for Metacomet.
Even worse.
Even still.
I wouldn't fight. Yeah. So he's like added an astral dimension to it.
Yeah.
Metacomet.
Unless you've got Optimus Prime sat next to you, you're going to think twice about Metacom.
I've just got this vision. What a great character that would be. Like an American Indian themed Transformer. Oh my God. You could have like an axe and like a big metal headdress.
They might find that a bit derogatory, I'm guessing.
Well, a bit
I don't know.
stereotypical.
I don't know, like. They might do.
Yeah, they should do. It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, if it's American Indian and all that, I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Transformers are crap nowadays anyway, isn't it?
I watched the first one. Oh yeah, I didn't mind the first one actually.
Well, first one, right?
Yeah.
It's so stupid. You couldn't tell what was going on half the time.
Yeah, with old Sheila of Earth.
Yeah, he got fucked off, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got mental on it.
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
Quite liked him as an actor. He was alright. Yeah.
His name was French for shit the beef. He wasn't, I just made it up. It's what it
Good
sounds
story.
like.
Yeah.
Shit the beef.
Yeah. Good story. Probably did a National Enquiry with that.
But he did that monologue thing, didn't he? Were he holding cards or something like that in middle of the street?
I know he went off the rails. I think he had a bit of a spell, didn't he?
He transformed.
He went. Yeah.
He transformed.
Yeah.
He listened to a fucking nut job.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think he did that as well. What's his face? Joaquin Phoenix. He was another one, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah, he had an episode.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He went proper method actor. He is. Yeah.
Saw the trailer for New Joker.
Yeah, that was quite good.
Looks alright.
Yeah, it looks alright. So yeah, we'll review that probably whenever it comes out. We'll watch that. So going back to Metacom.
Metacom.
So what did so they killed him?
They assassinated him, yeah. And apparently he was assassinated by one of his own people.
Oh.
The English paid him.
So,
It's not
so always,
it's not an highly interesting one. There were more interesting ones, but I thought Metacom.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Instantly. Metacom. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got
absolutely.
my respect for that.
Absolutely. So anyway, well, I think I'll probably raise a toast to Metacom. So
Metacom.
as an Englishman who basically invaded your country and stole your land,
Yeah.
I apologise, even though it was, what's that, 300, I'm going to try and do the maths here, 343 years ago.
Yeah. Not that far in Sarah. Soz, mate.
Yeah, apologies. 434 years 43, whatever, of time gone by, but we apologise for killing you.
That's my mildly interesting one.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, well, the one sort of fast forwarding, no pun, pun intended, you'll get it in a minute, is this week in 1997, Netflix was created. So it's 22 years ago.
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't think it, would you? No,
you think Netflix, you think it's pretty new.
Yeah, you do, yeah, but no, in 1997, it was formed in California as a DVD rental business. And in 22 years, as we all know, Netflix, now it's got 147 million subscribers.
Jesus.
Nationwide, worldwide, should I say. And get this, one thing that was really weird as well when I was researching this story is that still it has 2.4 million people who rent DVDs from them.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I know. Do people watch DVDs anymore? I mean, I don't. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't. I've probably got a wardrobe, but I have got a wardrobe virtually full of them.
Yeah, I have as well.
But I never watch them.
We get, if someone's really good, worth watching, we get it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, maybe that.
I think that I'm a bit of a visual audio snob. Yeah. I always think the picture's always better on a native disc than a streaming, but that's all.
No, so it's so 22 years ago they set it up, and yeah, I couldn't believe there's still 2.4 million subscribers. So then I thought to myself, well, 22 years ago. So get this, anybody who's 22 years old or younger has never known a world without Netflix. How weird's that? That's really, really strange. So in terms of 22 years ago, there was no Netflix, which for us,
47 million subscribers.
Yeah.
At what? 10 quid a pop.
Oh, it's mind-boggling. Yeah, you've done well for yourselves, you guys. There was two fellas who set it up, so they've done all right.
If anybody, any head honchos from Netflix watch this, I'm a subscriber. Full package, by the way, 4K package.
Yeah.
I'll have you know. Can we have something a bit better? Because the last few times, 5 years ago, Netflix was a few good movies.
Yeah.
A few good movies.
Yeah.
Good TV thing. Now it's like 900 documentaries on people killing other people with hammers.
Yeah, I quite like that.
Oh,
yeah. See, do you know what's weird? And I suppose everything's different now, though, in terms of how you watch Netflix. 99% of the stuff we watch is documentaries or series. Never watch movies. Never.
There's a lot on there.
No, that's true. No, there is that. Yeah, mainly the content is they keep you engaged for longer, can't they?
Yeah,
that's why they do it.
I can't believe it. I know why you did it because Disney pulled your pants down, but I can't believe cancelled The Punisher and Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
It was great then.
I watched first couple of episodes of Punisher.
Especially Punisher.
Yeah, I remember the movie. Remember the original movie? Remember that?
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, was it Dolph Lundgren?
Dolph Lundgren was original.
Yeah, I like him, Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
He still looks great as well, by the way. He looks.
Yeah, he was in. What did we watch last week? Aquaman.
Was he in
that?
Aquaman? Oh,
yeah.
right. Still in good shape.
I still wouldn't like a smack.
No. It just so happens that this week we've picked out Star of the Week from one of the stories we've already covered. So for me, no competition whatsoever. It's our surgeon friend, Jamil Moladina. I said it again. Hey! I didn't even have to think about it. I said it again. So, and he's the guy who successfully attached a patient's hand to his groin. I mean, mind you, it takes a man to know a man, doesn't it? In terms of the right procedure and the right area to attach a man's hand to.
Yeah, I'm not buying that blood flow thing.
No, definitely not. No, but I think there was an ulterior motive. So I take my hat off to you, and my innocent gun man goes on the run, and I raise that to you. So I'm going to say it again, Jamil Moladina, hey. Or Doctor. So forgive me, Doctor Jamil Moladina, sir. You are our star of the week.
Right, remember on episode 1. I'm not going to say, because go back and watch it.
Yeah, watch it.
Yeah, Doran's even broke it down into little sectors for you. So
absolutely, there's no excuses.
No excuses. Shite-sized pieces, perfect for reading on the bog.
Yeah.
So go and have a look.
Yeah.
If you don't want to watch the whole of episode 1, you can go to the individual sections. So make sure you go and have a good look. Now on episode 1, I'm going to tell you who I said. But remember, I didn't narrow it down. I did a broader group.
Oh yeah, you did,
Yep,
didn't you?
I
Yeah,
did.
it wasn't one individual, was it?
Well, but this week, I'm targeting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sites zeroed in.
Wow.
Zeroed in. If I was setting the name Jimmy John Learton, you're going to say, who the
Yeah, who is
fucking
that?
hell is
I
he?
don't know who the hell that is. It sounds like, is he American?
He is American.
Yeah, well, that sounds like that's an American name.
I
They have
had
some weird names.
I had to actually go onto a site that pronounce things for you because his last name is spelt in no way how it's pronounced.
Yeah, that's
It's just one of them last names. You look at it and you think, I'm going to get that wrong. And
That's
I did.
another Americanism, isn't it?
Yeah, and I did. I got it woefully wrong apparently. Right.
He won't mind.
Now, Jimmy John, or JJ we'll call him.
I bet his friends call him JJ.
Of course he do, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like a J. If you Google him, he looks like a JJ.
What a tough.
Yeah. Now, on face value, right, you've got to respect the guy because he took a 25 grand loan off his dad, right, because he wanted to set his own business up.
Okay.
This is a way back. I think it was 1980 or just before. Shit research again, but it was about that time. And his dad said, proper fatherly figure this, there's your 25 grand, but when your business fails, you have to enlist in the army. That's the confidence he had in his own lad, right?
So with him all the way on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, he wanted to open a hot dog stand,
Right.
but he did his research properly, not like me, and he said it was going to cost too much buying the buns, buying the.
Right, okay.
So he opened his own sandwich stall. Now, to save money, what he did, quite clever, he baked his own bread and spent all the money on the best cuts of meat.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Instead
so
of buying
saved
all
it,
the bread in.
yeah.
And he opened Jimmy John's gourmet sandwiches. One shop. I think they've got over 2,000 of them now.
Wow.
And JJ's worth 1.7 billion
So he's done alright then.
for making butties.
That's alright, isn't it?
So you think, good on him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so, so you think, well,
American dream personified.
yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Now, recently, apparently this was a way back this, and he has apologised tearfully. But over the last week, it's resurfaced on Twitter and stuff. The old JJ, his money's got a bit to his head, got a bit of a power trip. He's decided to go hunting, and I don't mean grouse and deer and stuff like that. Big game. So there's photos of him, and then I can't say I can't say it because I'm a big lad myself, but he's a big lad and he's got a big cheesy ass grin on his face, and there's a picture of him on back of a dead rhino, dead elephant. I think it's a jaguar or jaguar,
What a tosser.
and a big. It looks like a blue shark, but yeah, and because of that, and apparently since then he's gone on all tearful interviews saying, "I'm so sorry, that's not me now."
Yeah, he would do. Probably 'cause
Bullshit.
it's affecting his business.
Exactly, bullshit. You see, you do that. If you do that and pose next to him with a smile on your face, that's you.
Yeah.
End of.
Yeah,
You don't go later and regret it.
No.
Because the second you pull that trigger,
Yeah.
if you can pull that trigger, walk up to that animal and stand next to it with a big dickhead smile on your face,
Yeah.
that's you
Yeah, that's right.
forever, isn't it?
Yeah.
If he'd have pulled it and gone and dropped the gun and gone, oh my god,
What have I done?
what have I done?
Yeah.
That's fair enough. But no, complete bell end.
There's no excuses for it.
No.
It always seems to be like these Americans. They all travel to like Africa, don't they? And with the money and all that, and like you see loads of these posing with these poor animals and stuff. And
Well, it went down a little bit because Obama banned exotic imports for trophies.
Yeah.
But our good mate DT has lifted that on the quiet. So you're now free to import your dead trophies. Why you wouldn't want to? If you're gonna do it on level terms. Yeah. Go in there, bare knuckle. If you take on a rhino, bare knuckle, and you win,
Yeah.
fucking drag it
you
back.
deserve it, yeah.
Then fair enough. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not. It's not a sport, is it? It's not sport.
It's murder.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's horrendous, especially with animals that are obviously, endangered and stuff like that. There's just no room for it in my world whatsoever.
What they should do. Do you remember Ernie Phil, Running Man?
Oh, I love that film.
Yeah. Should do the Running Man, right? if you want to go out on them animals, you've got to do the running, man. And if you
Yeah.
survive, then you can go.
Yeah.
We'll hunt you for a while.
Yeah. They should do that.
Oh.
They should do that.
Buzzsaw, do you remember it?
Yeah, I do,
Light
yeah.
up Mohican.
Yeah. Yeah, Bullsaw. What a great film. I might
Yeah.
watch that. Yeah, it was a great film. Didn't they remake that, Blue Man? Did they remake it? I know they did Total
I think
Recall, didn't they?
They did Total Recall. Oh, what a bad remake. I came back and selling it. So.
Yeah. Good actress.
Yeah. I don't know if they made. I don't know if they remade Running Man. I think they were going to do a series of it, but yeah. But J. Leotard or Leoward, as your name is actually written down. You, sir, are my twat of the week.
And you are a twat. Okay, so that about just brings us to the close of this week's episode. So, really appreciate you watching. It's been good fun again, hasn't it? So yeah, been good banter and loving the drink as well. And the pork pie, we're going to smash that after we sign off. So it's been a great show. I think we will be doing it again as well. So don't forget to subscribe, comment, and obviously with the social media side, just to remind you guys, we're covered all platforms that people care about. Facebook.
Yeah, we don't do MySpace. Is MySpace still a thing?
I don't know. Is MySpace? I don't know. MySpace. I don't think I ever did that. Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
No. There's always like weird ones as well, and like, but nobody ever goes on. I'm mostly the point myself. But so Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the only one is Doran and Dean Talk, except for
Facebook, which is Doran Dean Talk. And while we're on the subject of Facebook, there is still a competition running till the end of next week, and you can win the snack that we reviewed in episode 1.
Yeah.
And now there's no excuse for not entering it, because all you have to do is comment on the Facebook post, which is on our Facebook page with a big picture of it on there.
Yeah.
And tell us it was what the snack of the week was. So if you can read, you could win it.
Yeah. And if you can't read, ask somebody to read it for you.
That's your Cara.
Yeah, that's them. But also, we won't be doing a giveaway for the pork pie because for 2 reasons. One, it won't be here, and 2, you won't want to eat this if we posted it to you. Especially if you live in Scandinavia, you might eat it. You're weird over there. You eat all sorts of fermented.
There's nobody going from Scandinavia watching this now.
Well, they can't tell what I'm saying anyway.
Oh,
yeah. So.
Do you know why the Norwegian warships have big barcodes on?
No.
So they can Scandinavian.
Right, I think it's time to go.
We're better.
Yeah. So thanks once again. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like. The subscription thing, I think I'm going to get this right here, is there. No, it's not. It's there. That in that bit there.
What are you pointing at?
Down here. Because when I do the video, the thing, all the guys can see it. You can't see it. They can see it.
All right.
So it's just here.
So you can subscribe to that if you want, but it's a lot more.
Yeah. He might have his hand attached to there next week. So great again, and really appreciate it. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Ta-da.